Dean on the scene here for the Rogers Revue at 96.7 FM, WERA Radio Arlington. We're here at the world premiere of Planet Power here at our nation's capital, Air and Space Museum. And we have the man who made history, ladies and gentlemen. The first man to circumnavigate across the globe in a solar-powered airplane. We're talking to André Borschberg. How are you doing today?
Doing fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I just can't believe I'm talking to the man who made history. So one of the questions I got to ask, for those of us who's never heard of the Solar Impulse, tell us what it's all about.
Solar Impulse is an airplane with which we flew around the world using only solar energy.
Only solar energy.
It's an aircraft which can fly forever. It has no limit, as it gets its energy every day from the sun. And why it can do this? For example, fly through the night with the energy we collect during the day. It's because this airplane is extremely energy efficient. So it uses for the propulsion everything that it got from the sun. So the goal of Solar Impulse was to show everyone the potential of these technologies. In our case, electric propulsion. We know already that electric cars are very efficient. They don't pollute. We will very soon discover that electric aviation has the same potential. And you know what you see in science fiction today, so an airplane which can take off vertically and fly with wings afterwards like a normal aircraft, electric, is something which will become reality very soon.
That is amazing. So I understand it was the second one that made history, the second Solar Impulse that made history. And you flew for 15 months, which I can't believe 15 months you flew in an aircraft. How does one prepare for that? And what were some of the challenges you had to face during the 15-month journey?
The longest flight was 5 days, 5 nights, which is the longest flights ever done in the world of aviation. So alone in the cockpit. When you do something in the world of exploration, on one side you prepare, you have a strategy, you think what could happen. On the other side you have to be ready for the unexpected, because it always develops in a different way. And that's exactly what I experienced, what we experienced in this project. But the mindset that you have to be ready to welcome the unexpected is extremely, extremely important.
Indeed. Absolutely. So do you feel within our lifetime that we're going to switch from the gas-powered airplanes we take for granted to solar energy-powered aircraft?
Not necessarily solar, but certainly electric airplanes. We are already working to electrify, in fact, existing airplanes. And in parallel, we are working on new projects, new design. Think about these small drones that everyone can buy for a few $100s, having 4 electric motors, having a camera to take pictures. They are more stable in wind and turbulence than an expensive helicopter.
Is that right?
Try it and you will see it.
Wow.
Why? Because these electric motors, they react immediately, and with very simple software, it can be controlled. So think about using this technology to lift off an airplane and then to make it fly forward with wings, not just with the propellers. That's what is in preparation. That's what people will see in a few years if they want and use, if they want to cross from one side of the city to the next at the cost of a car. Transportation solutions which will be quiet, clean, safe, and affordable.
Amazing. So what do you hope audiences will take away after watching the documentary and knowing about your story?
I think this movie is very important for the young generation.
Absolutely.
Make them understand what humankind has been able to develop, to invent, to innovate. So on one side, the way we understood what electricity was, how we could use electricity. On the other side, also showing the potential in the future to develop further applications, like, for example, electric airplanes. So I hope that this movie will make the young generation dream, be inspired, like I was inspired by all these pioneers who made the aviation we know today. That's the goal of this movie.
One last question. What do you want to say to the future generation out there to tell them that you can dream big, you can do the impossible? What do you want to tell them?
Everyone is an explorer. And you can be an explorer in what you do in your life. It can be in science, it can be in the way you relate to others. I think important is to believe in what you do. Important is to have the perseverance to continue to reach your objective. So keep trying, be an explorer. It's a fantastic way to live.
And you have been one heck of an explorer. Thank you, Andre, for sharing your story with us.
It's a great pleasure. Huh?
Thank you. And we'll have more from the Air and Space Museum right here on TRR.